Hello, and welcome to Career Chats, a podcast brought to you by the Career and Transfer Center at Citrus College. I'm Natalie, one of the career counselors, and today I'm going to talk briefly and give an overview of how to consider social media in your job search. I'm going to talk about it in basically two ways. The first is your online presence, your online brand, what you're presenting to employers, right? And then also how to use social media to your advantage when you are looking for a job. So if you're looking for work, you've been sending out resumes, applying for jobs, you really want to think about what an employer will see if they Google you. And you basically want to assume that that's going to happen. Now, whether an employer Googles you or not really depends on the size of the company, their resources, the industry. But recent employer surveys show that between 70 and 80% of employers are Googling candidates. They could be Googling you before they invite you in for an interview, after they've interviewed you, anywhere in the process. And so you want to ensure that the brand you're presenting of yourself online is a good one. So the first thing to do to kind of get started, if you haven't already, is to Google yourself. And the key part of that exercise is to make sure you choose a private or an incognito window. Google Chrome offers incognito windows. And before you do that, clear your cookies, clear your cache, and log out of all your Google accounts. And in the incognito window, you're going to get cleaner results because it's going to have not included some of your own search history and whatnot. So that's kind of giving you what an employer might see. And your results will vary, right, based on how common is your name, and how much online presence do you have in terms of social media and things of that nature. You want to use various versions of your name. If you have a nickname, if you've ever changed your name, Google your name with associations like your name in Citrus College and see what comes up in the first 4 or 5 pages. Make sure you check images and YouTube, etc. And just see what's out there, right? So the things you want to look for that what might be of a concern to an employer are, anything that they might find offensive, because remember that it's unlikely that they know you. So they're making judgments solely based on what they're seeing online, your resume, and your other job search materials. So things can be misunderstood, misinterpreted. So you really want to scan for anything that might look offensive to somebody. Oftentimes we vent on our social media, and sometimes we might talk about a past employer or colleagues. That's definitely frowned upon when someone's looking to hire you. So those are the things you want to look out for. And just anything else that, an employer might raise an eyebrow to, because again, they don't know you. So that's the first thing you're going to do, is just look for anything like that. And if you have social media accounts on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc., Twitter, you want to, and you use them primarily for your own social life, they're not a tool you use in your job search, you want to make sure all those privacy settings are set, right? So maximize those privacy settings. If you want to use social media in your job search, so maybe you're in an industry like marketing or advertising where you want to maybe show some skills in social media, you might consider having 2 accounts, right? One that's for your personal friends and family, and then one that you use to feature other types of posts. So that's kind of scoping out all the different platforms we have today and, just seeing what an employer might see out there. That's kind of step 1. And then you want to think about how you can use social media to your advantage in your job search. And the main site to do that with across many industries is LinkedIn. And basically LinkedIn was designed as a job search, networking, and recruiting tool. So it's used by individuals looking for jobs, it's used by recruiters looking for candidates, and it's used by people who want to network and connect with people. And it is it's a very good idea to set one up now as a student, even if you don't have a lot of work experience. You don't need any experience to set up your account because LinkedIn actually has features that are specific to students. You can feature coursework you've taken, skills you've learned in different classes. You can highlight projects you may have worked on. So you don't need to feel like you need experience to get your LinkedIn account going. And when you set it up as a student, you're going to build it throughout your college career. You're going to use it to connect with classmates and professors as you move on from different semesters. It's a great way to keep in touch with people, especially as you get into your major or career field. You want to keep in touch with those people. And it can be used to look for internships, volunteer. You can use it to join LinkedIn. One of the best features is they have what they call groups. So if you have a specific career field, there might be groups of people who congregate on certain pages in LinkedIn that talk about that different field. So it's a way for you to learn more about the field you're going to go into, and also find people in the field you may not have known about through these different groups. And the Career Transfer Center can help you with your LinkedIn account, because it is something you want to make sure is set up very well and professionally as you present it out to the world, to employers. And it's something you can build behind the scenes with all your privacy settings so people don't see it as you build it. And we can help you understand each section of LinkedIn and how to use that as a student and maximize the potential of it. And so we really encourage you to come in. We can introduce you to the platform, walk you through what a profile looks like, and provide you with resources that will help you get it set up and ready to use. And like I said, we would really encourage you to come and see us, because we want to make sure you're presenting your best self on LinkedIn, because that is a tool many, many employers look at and use to recruit. And the other great thing about LinkedIn is it allows you to feature different aspects of your background and personality that a resume cannot, right? So a resume is very flat, it's black and white. You can only do so much with it, but it is a necessary tool, whereas LinkedIn can allow you to do a little bit more, feature yourself more, and give a little more of your personality to employers. And so it's something we want to encourage students to set up early and really start to understand how to use it as an effective tool in their job search. So whether you are a big social media user or you don't have any social media, the reality is it is a big part of job searching today. And depending on your industry, some employers really want to see a presence online. They want to see at least a LinkedIn account. They're seeing that as a value, and they want to see how you present yourself. And so we're here to help you get started on that. So I'd encourage you to make an appointment if you're interested. If you already have a LinkedIn account, awesome, and you want us to take a look at it and review it for you, we can do that as well. So come and see us in the Career Transfer Center, as we always say, and there'll be links to how to schedule an appointment below. Thank you.